So I'm just scrolling through Twitter and I come across a tweet comparing the 7-year anniversary and the 8-year anniversary. And we're gonna react to it right now. But first it is time for the subscriber challenge. Now I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you win then you win, but if you lose then you lose, and if you lose you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So pick right now, 3, 2, 1, go. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be heads. So if you pick tails then you lose, and if you lose you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. Right away, this guy Platty on Twitter gives the banners 8 out of 10. I won't really argue too much there. The 7-year anniversary and the 8-year anniversary had the best banners on release for their time. So honestly, if you want to give them a 9 out of 10, I wouldn't even argue with you. But you know what? We'll give them both an 8 and move on to the next one. So over here, for the summonable units, initially I was thinking I completely disagree with this. Initially I thought the 7-year anniversary units were actually better, but then I thought about it, and yes, the LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s were better on release than the units this year, but if you include everything, then this anniversary definitely has got the better summonable units. The banner units in both years were trash, so that's equal, but last year the summonable units were more hype and they were better in terms of the headliners. The LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s were better on release than these guys are, but these guys are still very good on release. But furthermore, the Part 2 LRs definitely make it so that I agree with this statement that this year the summonable units were better overall, because last year the Part 2 LRs were they were decent but nothing special. This year they are quite special because the Goku is very good, a top 5 contender. The LR Gohan is potentially a top 5 contender. Honestly, with the LR in Piccolo, that rotation is dirty. It's a dirty, disgustingly powerful rotation. Honestly, the more that I see it, the more that I think the LR Piccolo and the LR Gohan, the Int Piccolo and the Int Gohan, the more that I think that rotation is one of the most powerful rotations in the game. It is such a disgustingly powerful rotation. It will carry you pretty much everywhere. That is a dirty rotation. Yeah, that's why I'm saying though, I do agree that this year's summonable units overall were better, but the headliners last year, the LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s, were better on release and more hype on release than the LRs we got this year. But it is close, to be fair. But overall, I will give it to the 8-year anniversary. And then the free-to-play units, last year they were trash, so honestly I could take that down to a 4. But this year it depends. If you include the World Tournament units, I will take that up to a 9. So the LR Piccolo and the other World Tournament Easy 8s. But if you don't include them, then I would take that down to a 6. But if you do include the World Tournament units, I will take it up to an 8. Maybe even a 9 actually. I would take it up to a 9. I'm that big of a fan of Piccolo. The Easy A units this year were definitely better, simply because we got Vegito and Gogeta, some of the best Easy A's of all time. Bro, Dokkan coming through with the amazing Easy A's. You love to see it. Honestly, I was not expecting them to make them this good, but you know what? We do take those. We definitely take those. A massive W for the 8-year anniversary. And because of that, the 8-year anniversary has gotten the better Easy A's compared to the Easy A's we got last year for the 7-year anniversary. But the thing is, we could still get more Easy A's this year. Last year we got a Part 4 with the LR Super Saiyan 4s getting their Easy A's. This year, what if we get a Vegito and Bootanks to Easy A in a Part 4 for the anniversary? Bro, that would make this the best anniversary of all time. Second to none. But will they do that? We'll see. I hope they do. I hope we get these two to Easy A. If we can only get one, I don't want this guy. But if we get one, we're probably going to get the other. And I am down for that. Make both of these two Easy A. And that would be the best anniversary of all time. And actually, if these two Easy A, and they make them really good on par with these two, that would make it so that this over here would go up to a 15 out of 10. You heard me. 15 out of 10. You might think that doesn't make sense. You're damn right that it doesn't make sense, but that's what it would do. Easy content, 7 out of 10. Easy content for the last year anniversary was 10 out of 10. I won't really talk too much about that. But the hard content was a 10 out of 10 last year with the red zone. And this year, he's given it a 7 out of 10, which I would agree with. This year, it's not really that difficult, whereas last year it was with the red zone. But to be fair, we're still going to get more difficult content this year. So we're going to have to wait and see what number this will be. But last year, it was definitely a 10 out of 10, so I will agree with that. So honestly, some decent takes here. I do agree with a lot of what was said here, so it's very fair. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you failed the challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.